extra early because I am super excited about today's live. So I am here and I am thinking I might do 2 hours, but we will see because there is a lot to cover. So I'll just be waiting while everyone comes in because, as I said, I am early. So I can sing in the meantime, right? Nobody's in here, I can sing. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Good morning. Hey, Terry, what's up, bro? I'm extra early. I am like I think I'm 5 minutes early, but I'm here because I got a lot to cover this morning. So I'm so glad you joined me, bro. How are you? How is Princess? I'm just gonna be waiting for everyone to come in because, as I said, I'm a little early. My cousin Marky, I'm so glad you are here. Good morning, yo. I you, I'm pretty sure you have probably heard already that I met Abby. I met my little sister. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to get into it. Like, for the first time. For the first time. Oh, but Terry, what's going on? How are you, bro? I hope you can stick around. I would love to have you here with me for a little bit. But good morning. I am early. I don't even know what time it is. I don't have my. She's good eating cereal. That sounds about her. Like, got up and said, "Give me cereal now. I am hungry." I need my watch. Babe, if you're on here, can you get my watch because I need to keep a record of the time to see what time it is. I don't even know where it's at, so it don't even matter. But yes, what a mighty God we serve. I'm waiting for everyone to come in. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. Watching Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I remember that show. That came out in the 90s. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, chat. I am a little bit early. I usually get my live started at 9 a.m. So I am a little bit early. Zambier Scar. I'm pretty sure I messed that up. I really apologize, but I do welcome you to this live. I am so happy that you are here. This is your first time with us because I've never seen you before. So welcome. Welcome. Good morning, Queen. I got you. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. And Zambier Scar, where are you logging in from? And I know I'm saying it wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong. But welcome, chat. Good morning. Oh, I thank you. Thank you. I am so happy that you decided to join my channel. Um, I am Jolia, and I am creating Jolia's Legacy. And on this channel, you will hear about family. You'll hear about travels. I cover a little bit of everything, and I also cover. Good morning, funny boom 3 times. Good morning, beloved. Grace, peace, and mercy be to you. Thank you for joining my live. Oh my God, God is such a good God. Today live, I have so much to cover, okay? So much to cover. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I usually start at 9 a.m. on the dot. Is it 9 o'clock yet? Just hit a yes if it's, somebody say yes if it's 9 o'clock yet, because I can't wait to get started. Awake, Zion awake. Yes, it is. All right. So, um, welcome everyone once again. So let me tell you how this 902, Lord Jesus, I'm gone over. All right, I went over. All right, so I just got back from family vacation, okay? And we got back yesterday. Now, while I'm on vacation, I don't post anything on YouTube. I usually just post a little something on WhatsApp. I'll put my little pictures on WhatsApp, but I don't post anything on YouTube. Okay, I just post my pics and my videos on WhatsApp for my family and my friends. Okay. Well, while I was in Orlando, my sister messaged one of my pictures and she says, "Are you in Orlando?" Good morning, Casey. Good morning, my sis. Good morning, Auntie Trish. Yes, good morning. I'm so glad everyone is here. Let me first apologize for not being here last week. I had to use a PTO. Okay, it was just a lot going on, but I had my both God boys with me. I only got one with me now, and so I just was busy, and it was hard to do. It was hard to do a live, but yes, as I said, this live right here, oh my God, is a testament to how good God is, okay? So, as I was saying before, I went on family vacation. I don't post videos on YouTube when I'm on family vacation. I just got back yesterday and I was posting pictures on my WhatsApp. Once you don't see my watch, it's okay. They can keep me up with the time. They can let me know. So anyhow, I posted some pictures, I posted some videos on WhatsApp, and my sister said to me, she said, "Hey, are you in Orlando?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." And she said, "I just got here. I'm here in Orlando too." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Now, I've never met her, okay? I'm the oldest on both sides of my family. I have never met her before. Of course, we see each other online and we exchange pictures and we have spoken and we have talked a little bit when my father was ill about how we was going to, take care of him or what we was going to do, whatever. But that was the extent of it. I have been to Canada, okay? I've been to Toronto, and that's where she lives in Canada, and we never met up there because at the time, as I said, it wasn't much exchange going on between us. So anyhow, so she says she's here also. Listen, Lord, face drop everything. Like what? Like what? So immediately I went to, do you wanna do a meetup? Do you wanna have breakfast? Because she got there the Thursday night and we leave Friday because I don't like, I know, so crazy. It is amazing. I don't like being in Orlando on the weekends. So we went Monday through Fridays. That's our days, okay? On Saturday, Sundays, we gonna just say no. So she was like, "Yeah, let's meet up for breakfast." And I'm like, "What is going on?" So at this time, I am feeling like nervous, excited, not nervous, maybe not excited. I don't know what to expect, the unexpected. And so anyhow, I said, "Fine, let's do it." Now I'm going back and forth with the kids on what to do. Like, does everybody want to go? Because I would want you guys to meet your auntie, and you guys have cousins, first cousins. They're younger though. They were one and one was two. So they're younger. Mine, of course, is older. And I said, "I want you guys to meet your cousin and your auntie, And they said, "Well, of course, let's do it." So anyhow, we got up, agreed on a time, and we went for breakfast. Look at God, unexpected. Met my sister, okay? And it took, what, 40 years for me to meet her? Like, it's so crazy to me. I just was like, this trip was unbelievable. Now, I actually had an amazing time with the family because today is my son's. That was a setup from God, okay? Because that was a setup from God because literally, why would we be in Orlando? First of all, out of all the places to visit, right? I don't like Orlando, but that's where we end up, okay? And I'm like, okay, well then that's fine. We'll go to Orlando. And because the kids don't like theme parks, they don't like going on all them rides and being crazy and stuff. So I'm like, why are we going to Orlando? The Lord definitely had a plan. He definitely had a plan. To God be the glory. I could say I met my little sister. Oh my God. But anyhow, it was an amazing meetup. My husband got to meet her husband. I get to meet my niece and my nephew, Vanessa and Jacob. It was just amazing. Like, oh my God, I can't even, it's like unexplainable how I felt in the moment. But yes, that was a blessing. But let's move on, okay? Not that I could really run past it, but I could move on. So we were in Orlando, and as I said, amazing family time because Today's my son's birthday. Today is the 19th. He is officially 19 today. So wait, let me pause for a second because I gotta acknowledge the young prince. Okay. I wanna sing happy birthday to my prince, my prince. I wanna sing happy birthday to you. I love you, son. Big shout out, big up yourself, you know. All right, so anyhow, I had to sing happy birthday to my son. So today is his 19th birthday. And I know he have plans with his friends, so I'm glad we were able to celebrate with him prior to today because he leaves to go back to school on Monday. So he'll be making that drive 5 hours away. So please, please keep him in prayer, okay? Keep him covered. Yes, happy birthday. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, send them happy birthdays up. If you are here, everybody know to double tap the screen to like the live, okay? I know, I mean, I don't have to repeat it, but just in case you guys don't know, double tap the screen. So yes, so anyhow, so met my sister. Today's my son's birthday, and let me tell you how the devil tried to mess all of this up, okay? Okay, let me just give y'all a quick insider of how the devil tried to be present. So it was supposed to be all of us, all six of us, okay? And plus my godson, so make seven of us. And my oldest daughter, she went to Atlanta, okay? And she was like, Ma, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. But you know, once they get at a certain age, they don't really want to hang out with us much. So I was like, really? Okay, no problem. But I was understandable. I understood. I overstood, okay? Anyhow, then the 19-year-old came to me and said, Ma, I think I'm gonna work this week because I need to get my bread up. I need to get my money up. And I'm like, wait, but we supposed to be going on family vacation. Give me a second. Let me pause. Rolando Jr. Good morning, Rolando. It's my first time seeing you on this channel. So welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yes, thank you for singing that to my son. So so anyhow, so now my he just is not going. And I don't know why he wasn't going, but all of a sudden he's like money. And I'm like, money is never like not that it's, you know, it's really not a thing when it's come on to vacations. So I'm like, what do you mean you're not going because you're trying to get your bread up? Like, you know? So anyhow, I was like, fine, I understand. Then it would just be us and the other children. So I was a little disappointed. And Hun said, I called Hun and I said, man, he just is not coming on a vacation with us because he's trying to get his bread up. And I said, Leah says she's not coming because she's going to be in Atlanta. And then she's coming back and then she wants to get some money too. So I'm like, what is happening, right? My family vacation is like being chopped in pieces. So I said, devil, I see you, but it's okay. God is in control. All right. So fast forward. Hun said, why is my he just not going? And I said, I told you. And I guess he went ahead and intervened because for some reason, you know, they have their little, you know, fathers and their sons. They do their back and forth, okay? That's what they do. And I don't know if they had got into it or whatever the situation was, and he just probably just didn't want to be around it. And so I appreciate the fact that I spoke with Henry, and he said, well, thank you, Rolando. I spoke with Henry, and he, without even me knowing, okay, he went ahead and hit my Hegis up, and I guess they had their father-son talk conversation. And so the Monday morning, we're packing the van up to head out, and my he just pulls up. So I think he's just coming to say bye, right? I thought he was just coming to say bye. Oh, God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think my he just was just stopping by to say bye, but he was literally he still didn't say anything. So we packing everything in. I gave him a hug and everything, and then I went to put the last bag in the back of the van, and I see his bag and his sneakers, and I was like, "What's happening?" He said, "Oh, I'm coming," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was like, I thought you had to get your bread up. He said, yeah, but someone reminded me, which is his pops, okay? He said, someone reminded me how money we can always get, but family time is precious, right? Man, I really became a punk, but I couldn't let them see me. I just walked off. I went in the bathroom and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I was like, like, man. So he ended up coming. So now I'm waiting to just see Leah pop around the corner. Like, maybe she trying to surprise me too. Okay, so the entire trip, I'm like, is she popping up? Is she popping up? But she didn't. But it's still, because he just is leaving. I really wanted him to have this time before he left. So it was really precious. I really enjoyed it. My kids don't like the theme parks, so we actually end up doing that trip was basically to eat. We was eating everywhere, which I'm gonna make a video about, okay? Because the food that places that we had was really good. Was really, really good. He is a miracle worker. And I mean, that is something minute for the Lord, just to say change courses. The fact that he was able to bring me all the way to Orlando to meet my sister from all the way from Canada. Okay? I mean, and he's still like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Listen, when you think you are in control, okay, we are just pawns, we are not in control. So to God be the glory, great things he has done on this trip, okay? Because everything was set up, everything was ordained by him. Yes, Rolando, crazy. We have 10 people in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. If it's your first time and you are here, please don't leave without double tapping the screen. I'm just going over a few things. This is my Saturday morning live, okay? I do this every Saturday from 9 to 10, 1 hour, okay? This is me being dedicated to myself, putting back into myself. So yes, I try to make the time. Last week, Saturday, I did not come on because I had my god kids. It was crazy. So yes, but no, I thank everybody for being here. What is everyone's Saturday looking like? KC, are you cooking? Are you just in bed? I see my cousin. I see Auntie Trish. I got new visitors. Rolando Jr. Welcome. I gotta check you out afterwards. Okay, definitely gotta check you out afterwards. Subscribe and like everyone. She's doing her hardest. Thank you, thank you. I'm actually on a vibe right now because, as I said, I just need to get back into routine because whenever you leave from vacation and you come back home, you got to get back into routine. So I'm trying to get back into routine. But yes, so today what we have planned is literally, so we got back home last night and I had someone here to do because all the kids are leaving for college. So one of the young men that went to high school with my son is leaving also. He's leaving Sunday, tomorrow. So I did his hair last night. And then so it was just been a constant going since I've been back. And then today I gotta check my calendar. I haven't even looked at the calendar yet, but I think I have one person here to do today. So I'll be doing that again. I do not cooking today at all. Oh, you must just laying in the bed then or going out to eat. Um, but yeah, so I just have a lot of things to do, and of course I gotta unpack, I gotta wash, I want to wash, and then I have to bring my godson back to Seattle because that's where he's from. So he's from Seattle. So I'm looking at tickets, I'm going to trampoline park today. Okay, where are you located, Rolando? I like trampoline park, although afterwards doing all that jumping makes, like, I feel it afterwards. I'll be in the moment having fun, and yes, I feel good. And as soon as I'm done and I'm coming home, the pain starts to kick in. Like, give me the muscle relaxer, okay? Like, yes. So these bones be reminding me, you are not as young as you thought you were. I still do it though. It's fun. It's fun. But so yes, as I was saying, hey Jojo, Style Seymour. I know who you are. Hey, my Connecticut sister. The name threw me off, but yes, I know who you are. I love you, sis. You missed out on the whole story. I was saying how I met my sister for the first time. And today's my Hij's birthday, so we're celebrating that. And yeah, so we're just here, and I'm apologizing for not doing a live last week. But you know, I have my god kids with me, working on my channel. I see the name. Listen, I've been trying to push everyone need to have a YouTube channel. Okay, I believe not everyone, because some people need some poise. Some people need to learn a thing or two before they get on here trying to preach to other people. Like, you know what I mean? Not like my blood sister. When I say my sister Rolanda Jr., you're gonna hear me say Casey is my sister because she have Casey Inspiration Tales. So I say Casey is my sister. My sister. She lives in Jamaica. When you see me say Kim is my sister, she's not on here right now. That's my sister. She is, but is not blood sister. I have four blood sisters. By blood. On my mother's side, I have two, and on my father's side, I have two, and on both sides, I am the oldest. But yes, these are my sisters that I've been trying to get to have a YouTube. Okay, bye, Rolando. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. You have a great Saturday. Okay. I'm trying to encourage everybody to get a YouTube channel that has something pronounced, or even if it's just to say keep a journal. Because to be honest with you, I believe that all of us have a voice. We all have something to say, even if it's the same message, it's being delivered by you. So it makes it totally different, okay? Because it's coming from you. And someone can receive the message from you versus from me because of the person it's coming from and how it's delivered. So I'm like, yes, go ahead and get that channel. And she is very fashionable, okay? This girl is into fashion. So I'm like, why not make a fashion channel? It don't have to be sitting here talking to people. It's just showing fashion. So I'm so glad to see the name. That means we're working on our channel. Yay. So I am here, but no, I did not want to call out again today. I called out last week. I said I'm not going to call out this week. Joe, let me tell you, what you're saying is so powerful. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, because it's honestly the truth, right? Like, we'll have messages that needs to be delivered. And it's like, when you are called to do it, nobody else could do it. Just like Jonah, Jonah was called to go into that land and do what he was supposed to do. And he tried to run from it. And the Lord wasn't saying, he wasn't having it. Like, listen, he went on the boat trying to wait. God said, what you doing? What you doing? You can't hide from me. I need you to deliver this message to these people. So it's like, no matter what you do, if you're the one that he wants to use, okay, he's gonna use you. So you can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Mr. Stick to It, good morning, my brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just here doing some catch up. God bless you. Michael Young, good morning. Listen, I am having all these new visitors. Let's take a moment and have a church moment. We're going to welcome all the visitors, all the new visitors. I'm not going to ask y'all to stand up because when you go to church and they be like, all the new visitors stand up, I say your name. No, we're not going to ask you to stand up, but I am going to tell you I am very much appreciative that you have decided to join my live this morning. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you check my channel out and you like what you see, my lives are usually a little different from my videos. My lives are more on inspirational basis, to encourage, to uplift. I am a strong believer in iron sharpen iron, so does the countenance of a friend. So I am here on YouTube just supporting one another. Yes, I'm here on YouTube. If you need prayer, to definitely send up a word to the Lord for you on your behalf, touching in agreement. So, if you visit my channel and you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe and, leave a comment, because if you have a channel, I want to check you out also. Okay. I want to check you out also. And you don't have to be qualified. Listen, you don't have to be qualified. Okay. If God calls you, okay, your disobedience is not gonna disqualify you for the job that God have for you, okay? Because just because you don't want to do it doesn't mean that you are disqualified from the job. Because God said you are gonna do it, you're gonna do it, okay? Now let you know if you feel like you are too small or little old me you want to use, Lord. Listen, no, He can use anyone, okay? And as Casey, if it's for you and it's you, there's no one else. There's no one else. Okay, because look at, and even with Jonah, I mean, he put him in the belly of a whale. I mean, every time I say the story, it sounds a little crazy, but protected him, okay, and then say, all right, you done running? Because sometimes when our parents punish us, right, it's not literally punishment to say harm us, it's punishment to bring restoration, to say, okay, get you back on track. So the Lord punished Jonah, not to say, I'm mad at you, okay, but he's just like, what are you doing, my child? What are and the Lord have those moments with us, like, that we have to go through some things that we really didn't have to go through, and it's all because of our disobedience. Okay, so he's like he'll say, Jojo, what you doing? Like, that is not what I told you to do. That is not what I commanded you to do. But you want to do your own thing right now? Okay, so now I have to put you in a situation to bring you back to me, to call up on me, to realize, listen, you're not in control. This is my shit. I run this. I run this. So, yeah, you are qualified if the Lord says you're qualified. It doesn't matter if it's little old me, okay? It doesn't matter how big you are, how tall you are, how short, black, white, yellow, green. If you are called for the job, you got to do the job, okay? And you can run as much as you want to, but He will find you. He will find you. And that's how it was when I was in the world. When I was in the world, living, trying to be lukewarm. I was in the church and I was going to the clubs, like Friday night young people's meeting. I'm leaving, I'm changing my clothes, and I'm putting on my clothes to go to the club. Listen, okay, like I just left church. Okay, Sunday I'm back in church after being in the club Saturday night. Listen, I was in the clubs, but I wasn't going to miss church. Crazy, thinking I could do it both, right? But he just was looking at me like, this fool. I'ma just I'ma just let her figure out that, like, this is not how it is. It's not gonna work this way, okay? But also the Lord was glorified because when he got off, the storm calm and the other men looked. The storm calm and the other men looked. Yes. So they started looking. We could get into Jonah all day, because when everything was going on, they looked to Jonah's God. They had their own God. Okay, and not even that. What was so profound? There's so many little moments in that story that we can nitpick, right? To show how God was glorified in all of it, and to show His grace and His mercy. Because the part that got me, right, which we fall in this category all the time, is that after the Lord was so gracious and graceful to Jonah, okay, and showed him so much mercy, now Jonah come back and decide that he don't know what grace means. Like, Jonah, you did the same thing, and you do not want me to be graceful to these people? That you did the same thing? You wasn't trying to listen to what I was telling you to do? Like, yo, story is lit. I love, one of my favorite stories, okay, in the Bible. If and every time you read it, you get a different revelation, a deeper revelation, I should say. So it is one of those stories that if you ever forget about grace, okay, remember that you too needed grace, okay? So extend some grace to somebody else, okay? You too needed some grace at one point. Ronaldo, you coming back? Well, glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Right, my cousin? Well, I'm just going in the chat to see if I missed anything, and I'm all caught up. Yes. So, no, yeah, so whenever, I love that story of Jonah for so many reasons, but the main thing about that story that I really love is that, no matter how much you run from God, you can't hide. Um, if you are called for the job, listen, you're gonna do the job, okay? And then the next thing is extend a little grace, because you too at one point needed grace, okay? So, I mean, that's what it's about. I think fathers usually need to remember that stories for their sons, And mothers usually need to remember that story for their daughters, okay, to extend grace. Because, when our kids this is disobedient, when our kids are disobedient or they do certain things, right? We forget that we were kids too, right? And some of the things that they do is not half as bad as what we did, okay? But yet still we ready to crucify them. Forgetting that we too did some of the same things, like my 17-year-old, my 17-year-old wanted a tattoo, okay? And I'm like, no, no, no. By the way, tattoo, I got tattoos, okay? No, we think they should know better. Yes, we do think they should. Snapback, I agree. We forget that we were kids. We wasn't angels. We wasn't angels. And listen, they should know better. Just like we should have known better, but we didn't do better, right? And my 17-year-old wanted a tattoo, and I'm like, no, no, okay? And Hun was like, Joe, what are you doing? Like, do you remember the age you got your first tattoo? And I was like, like, why are we talking about me? We're not talking about me. We talking about him, right? So he was like, listen, I'm going to bring him. I'm glad that he came to us versus when we snuck off and got it done. Okay. And then our parents found out afterwards. And I'm like, come on, come on. I don't, So that's what they did. They made a whole guy day of it. Henry, Mahijah's sewing, all the boys, they got together. I didn't want to have nothing to do with it, so he brought them to get the tattoo. And I still got mixed feelings, but I'm not gonna say nothing. He got a crown on his chest, like just like the crown that we have. We all have crowns. I don't know if you could see it, but we all have crowns. Mine says his queen, and Henry says her king. Now someone got the same crown on his chest because he said I need to be able to cover it up, if I go into work and stuff. So he got it on his chest and it says so. And I'm like, okay, But yeah, I got my first tattoo when I was literally 15 years old, okay? Yeah, like we have to just extend grace to our children. And they're not even as bad as I don't want to be incriminating because they might come back and watch this live and then I might have to hear about it later. Yes, 15, freshness, okay? I freshmaned fresh. I was fresh. But in New York, it is so easy. It is so easy. I remember I was taking a shower at my adopted mom's house, okay? And this lady had a habit to just walk in the shower, okay? Sister Goldburn had a habit of just walking in the bathroom. I don't know how no matter how much you lock the lock, this lady gets in the bathroom. And so she'll open up the shower curtain and she saw the tattoo. What? Man, I got an ass whooping for a lifetime, okay? She tore the skin off of me, okay? And then when I got another tattoo, I got another one at 16, and I got her name on my back, okay? And when she saw it, she said, "You going to hell with my name on your back?" Because tattoo is you're going to hell. You're doomed. So yeah, like I was gonna do it regardless. That was the point. Like I wasn't coming to you to ask permission. I was coming to you to basically ask for forgiveness, if that, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it and ask for forgiveness afterwards. So we just gotta remember. Now, hear you with your son. Listen, Casey. This is why I said I have to be very strategic on what I say on this live, okay? Because they will come back to me afterwards and be like, "So, mom, so you did this. Now no, I'm not doing the verbal ping pong with these kids, okay?" But we do have to remember we were kids also, okay? We were kids also. It's just little things that we forget that, listen, my kids don't sneak out of the house. They ask me to go places, okay? Me, I would have just went and then come home to get the butt whooping and deal with it later. Like, it was like one of those things that I'm like, I look at them and they're like, "Mom, can I go here? Mom, can I do this?" And I'm like, And sometimes I feel like if it's a trick, right? If they're just asking me because they're like, if I ask, you're gonna say yes, right? Or you feel prone to say yes because of the simple fact that I'm asking, you know. So I do feel it that usually gives a little pointer on their charts, like, okay, they ask, and that's a point versus just doing it, you know. So yeah, we have to extend grace to our children, because we too um, was contentious. We too was troublesome. Okay, we too was troublemakers. Okay, especially if you grew up in Jamaica, you had a little bit more, you know. So yeah, we just gotta extend grace to our children and know that they're gonna get it as long as we do our jobs as parents, as mothers, as fathers, and train these kids up. Okay, no matter how much they try to depart from it. It's going to be instilled in them. So no matter what, at the end of the day, just train your children up in the right way, train them up in the manner of the Lord, and then at the end of the day, no matter how much they stray away from it, it will not depart from them. It will, because no matter how much I clubbed, hold on one second, or they just asked because they were taught that way. Yeah, yeah, but we were taught that way too. Well, no, mm-mm. Squash that. I wasn't taught that way. I wasn't taught to ask. Mm-mm. No. I wasn't taught to ask. So wait, I squashed that. Yes, but they were taught to come to me for everything. And I thank God for that. Oh, Miss Gay. Hey, mommy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Joe and everyone. I'm late, but still here. You are never late, okay? You are always on time. I thank God for you. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. I saw you made a post, mommy, something about somebody bothering you or they making fake profiles to come onto your channel and I'm like, wait, what? Who would want to mess with Miss Gay? You know? Miss Gay's so sweet. Like, who would really want to? That's crazy. So you know that's somebody, that's some demon. So you just leave them, because when you see, you ever notice, like sometimes when things happen to certain people and you're like, wait, why? Hey, Ronaldo, welcome back. Hey, you'd be like, why that person? That person is sweet as pie. Why would you want to do that to that person, right? I could understand if you did it to that person, but this person, why? And you're like, it don't make sense. Then you just put it together like it's some demon. You just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Yes, but Miss Gay, just to catch you up, I was talking about the fact that I met my sister for the very first time in 40 years. Yes, I have met her. I met her husband. I met my niece and nephew. Wish I had money to donate. Oh, no, just donate your prayers. Okay, that's all the support I need. That's all the support I need, Ronaldo. No, it's just rude and out of order. I mean, some people just don't have nothing better to do. You got to think about it. Some people wake up and once they get behind this computer screen, they become like an internet thug. Okay? Internet thugs to me are hilarious because I know. Oh, Alan, hey, my brother. How are you? Good morning. I'm so glad you made one of my lives. So glad you stopped by. Alan is another creator. He's from Jamaica also, mommy. So I have Casey from Jamaica. VC is not on here right now, which is Casey's sister. She's from Jamaica. Miss Gay is from Jamaica. Alan is from Jamaica. Listen, the whole Jamaican posse up in here. Okay, so yes, everybody connect. I'm happy to be here. Thank you. Oh, Yolanda. Hey, my sister. I'm so glad you stopped by. Man, you guys came in towards, it's 30 minutes in. I could go over it real quick. So, just to summarize real quick, I was in Orlando on a family vacation. Boom. Met my sister for the very first time. Okay. She lives in Canada. I live in Georgia. Anyhow, we talk online. We exchange pictures so we know how each other look, whatever. And while I was in Orlando, I was posting pictures on WhatsApp, not Snap, because I don't do nothing on YouTube or none of that stuff when I'm on vacation. I wait till after vacation to do that. So I posted a picture and she says, "Are you in Orlando?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "No way. You know, I'm here too. I just got here. I just flew in." So I'm like, at that point, we end up arranging a breakfast, which was the next morning because she's here for the weekend. I don't go to Orlando and spend the weekends. Okay, if I go to Orlando, it's Monday through Friday. I don't like the crowd, and so we end up meeting just like that. She met my husband. My husband met her husband. It was like a whole. My kids met their niece, their cousins. I met my niece and it was just like God just set the whole thing up. Okay, so that's one of the things I covered. I also covered the fact that to God be the glory, because today is my son's 19th birthday. Yes, today is my young prince's 19th birthday. And he was not going to come on that trip, okay? But I thank God that the Lord spoke to my husband to reach out to his son. And they worked it out behind the scenes. And he's ended up surprising me the day of, and came on the trip with us. So it just worked out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So um, that's basically what I'm covering. I also was talking about Jonah a little bit. How how we got onto Jonah is because Casey mentioned, you are not disqualified. Okay, your qualification does have nothing to do with you when God needs to use you. Okay, so we was talking about Jonah and the story of Jonah, and I was mentioning how my favorite part of the story is um, that Jonah didn't want to extend grace to the people, okay? And the same grace that God extended to him, he was questioning God on why the Lord is extending grace to these people. So we started talking about children, how us as parents, okay, need to start extending a little bit more grace to our children, because we forget that we was young and troublesome at one point, okay? And I was telling the story about how my son basically wanted to get a tattoo at 17. He wanted to get a tattoo, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. And his father had to bring it back in. It was like, listen, do you remember the age you got a tattoo and how you did it? So I had to be like, you know yeah. So he ended up bringing them, the boys, they made it a boys thing, and he got his tattoo. So I'm like, so yeah, it's just one of those things, is that we forget that we were kids at some point, and troublesome even as adults. There's things that we know we're not supposed to do, and we still do it. We still do it. Bold 14 live, good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you this Saturday morning? Oh, happiest of birthday to your son. I hope and trust he will have a great day with many more years to come. Yes, thank you, Miss Gate. So I know for a fact that he is going out with his friends today. And as I said, he leave for college. He leave to go back to school on Monday. Okay, so I'm glad we had that opportunity to really spend some time with him before he actually left for school. Yeah, it was worth it. Family vacation was a plus. Let's see who else. Reality. Oh, Shannon. Shannon is here. Good morning, sis. Oh my God. Welcome. Welcome. I know Saturdays are usually busy for you, so I'm so surprised to see you on my live. But oh my God, everyone is showing up. Okay. Okay. Thank you for showing up. Yes, good morning, Bold 14. I appreciate every one of you guys for stopping in. And I really, y'all don't understand how your supports make the difference for me. I usually have my laptop, and with my laptop, I just have y'all videos playing. So if I choose Bold 14 Live, I will put all her videos, her playlists up. So if you don't have a playlist, make a playlist. A playlist is important. Who told me that? Who told me that? KC Inspirational Tales told me that I needed a playlist. Okay, Auntie Trish, which is Snapback, told me I needed a playlist. Okay, and then I got onto it and I understood it. Once I understood it, I literally was like, okay, because it's easy for me to go on my laptop and click play all, and it will run all your videos. It will play all your videos. So when I go to work and come back, all your videos are done, if it's that long. And then if not, it will jump to somebody else's video. So once it stopped playing your video, it'll probably jump to somebody else, so somebody else is getting watch time. But yeah, if you don't have a playlist, play. Hey, Cooking Adventure, welcome to, oh my God, welcome to my channel. You have been here before, so it's not welcome back. Okay, I haven't seen you in a while. So good to see you. No, man, we are here catching up because last Saturday I played hooky. I used my PTO Saturday. Okay, I was like, I had too much going on. I had both my god kids with me, So I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm tired. So I did use PTO last Saturday for the first time I called out since I started this YouTube journey. Okay, and so I said I had to come on today. Everybody in the chat connect. Let me tell you, Shannon live. I need y'all to check her out. Okay, let me go back up before I start getting into everything because cooking adventure is really good too. So I'll stop for a second. Reality with Shannon. I want you to connect with her because she give you some pointers, okay, on how to manage your time. She give you pointers on how to be organized. Um, so check her channel out if you are into trying to get some kind of routine going. Check her channel out, okay? Bold 14 Life is another one. She is awesome, but I'm telling you, when you go to her channel, don't be hungry. If you're hungry, yeah, you gonna want something to eat, okay? And every time I decide I'm fasting, I don't know how I end up on her channel, and then I'm like, okay, God, I see you. I see you. You're testing me, okay? Because I don't intentionally be trying to go, and then one of her stuff will pop up, and then now I'm hungry, okay? So check her out, and then the Life of Miss Gay Blake, she is awesome. The Life of Gay Blake is awesome. She is, I call her mommy. She lives in Jamaica, but she is a great supporter. Okay. Like, I promise you, if you want supporter, like genuine supporters, connect with the people in my chat right now. Casey Inspirational Tales. She go live every Saturday night. Okay. So please connect with her. Her sister, VC does travels, covers travels for Jamaica. Okay, so I'm telling you, this chat is a genuine set of people that I am connected with. And I thank God because although I don't have thousands of subscribers, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers because I just got 500 2 weeks ago. Um, the people that I am connected with are genuine people and I love it. I would choose that. I would choose the quality over the quantity anytime. So yes, let me see what I miss. Let me see what I miss. Blessings to you. Oh, Miss Rose, good morning. Good morning, Miss Rose. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? I be checking your channel to see if you post any new videos, but and I get it. I get it. I just watch the old ones. When I check my people's channel and they don't post new videos, I just watch the old ones. Like that, that works. That works. You are awesome too. Wishing you all the success. Thank you so much. Cooking adventure though, I'm telling you, like you be having some plates. You be having some plates. So I literally be like, I'm not eating no more meat for the rest of is the cooking channels that get me. But it's the Lord saying, Joe, you're not as strong as you thought you are. Which makes sense because just hear me out, okay? And I really stand by this. If I'm a drunk, okay, and I'm trying to live for the Lord and I'm trying to win souls, my job is not to go into the bar to try to win those souls, okay? Because I will be tempted and I'm going to fail miserably, okay? Temptation is not the sin, it's yielding to temptation that's the sin. Okay, so know your limitations, okay? Know your limitations. And yes, the food is definitely a trick. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I missed some. Boss dog, I'm feeling pressure. You're feeling Boss dog, I haven't seen you. Welcome, my brother. How are you? I hope all is well. Yolanda, congratulations on the 500 subs. Thank you. And I listen, I'm so appreciative for every one of the 500, okay? Like, because I couldn't have got here without them. So I'm so appreciative. It's like I celebrate small wins. So I would do the same. Quality over quantity. That's right. That's right. Congrats, 500 sub. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, Detroit food review. That's another one. Okay, when let me tell you, thank God I'm not in Detroit, but it doesn't stop me from finding the food. So I watch Detroit food review, and it's the food that get me. Once again, it's the food that get me, okay? And then I try to motivate myself because if I watch Detroit food review and he's reviewing tacos and and burritos and birras and all this good stuff, right? I get off and I'm like, I need Mexican tonight. Okay, Strength of a Family actually did a beer review that and I literally watched it while I was in Orlando and told Hun, yeah, we're doing Mexican tonight. So we did find a Mexican restaurant, which was fire. I'm gonna do that review of that restaurant, okay? Because it was really good. I'm gonna just make a little short video on it. But yes, we are going on a cruise starting Monday. Hey, where you going, Miss Rose? Where you going? And are you cruising with Carnival? Please tell me you're cruising with Carnival. Okay. Are you cruising with Carnival? And how many days? How many days? Wishing you a safe trip, Ron and Rose. Yes, I wish I was on that boat. But no, I have my godson, so I'll be going to Seattle to drop him back home. So no cruise for me right now. Wishing you a safe trip. Reality with Shannon. I sub to you. Yes, Bold 14 Life. Thank you for subbing to her channel. And check her out. I promise you. You will like, and she also don't have a lot of subscribers. And I'm like, why? Why not? Like, why would you not want to learn how to be organized? And it's like gems, like stuff to make you better, right? Versus I see these people with crazy contents and they have thousands and thousands of subscribers. And it's like edifying nobody. Nobody. But I don't know, to each his own. Thank you, The Life of Gay Blake. You're welcome, Detroit. The same thing happens to me when I watch food channels. Ha, congratulations on your milestone. Thank you. But it is really the food part. And then, Detroit Food Review. One of the things that is funny is that I will watch a certain people's channel that is promoting healthy eating, like Raw Foodage. Raw Foodage does the healthy raw food diet, right? Because she has lupus, so she's trying to reverse it. And so I watch her and I'll be like, oh, I'm not eating no meat today. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And I'm like dedicated. I go out, I buy my watermelons, I buy my mangoes, my cucumbers. I come home and I'm like, yes. Okay. Or I'll watch Lala juicing and I'm like, yes, I'm coming home. I'll be juicing for the week. I got this. 2 days later, click on somebody's food video. Oh, because I'm that strong, right? I'm that strong. So I click on somebody's food video. All of a sudden, I'm in a Mexican spot or I'm in a Jamaican restaurant getting some food or yeah. And then I failed miserably. So then I have to start all over again. But that's the good thing about, God's grace. When you fall, you can get back up. I just found a little gem in that. That's the beauty of God's grace. When you fall, just get back up again. Okay? Get back up again. Let's see, Detroit, blessings to you. Yes, that's Miss Gay connecting with Detroit. And then everyday life around Carnival celebration. You're going Key and Nassau 4-day group cruise with and Atlanta. We're selling out of Port Canaveral. Okay. I was just at Port Canaveral. I told you I was in Orlando. We just got back yesterday because I don't do weekends in Orlando. You know what that's about. Weekends in Orlando is crazy. So yeah, we did family vacation in Orlando and I met my sister for the first time, Miss Rose. Yes, she lives in Canada and we end up meeting up in Orlando. Crazy. So yeah, and today's my son's 19th birthday. So yeah, we were in the Port Canaveral area also. Actually, we did most of our cruises out of Port Canaveral. We used to do Miami, but I got tired of driving so far, so we just do Port Canaveral. It can be triggering for sure, Detroit. Like it definitely can. And that's why it's important to know your limits. Like with everything, with everything, know your limits. If you know what your weakness is, just don't put yourself in that position. I tell my kids all the time, the best way not to put yourself in that position or be in that position is not to put yourself in it in the first place. If you ask, my kids quote that like back to back. Like they'll use it. I hear them use it on their friends. Like my dude, like all you had to do was not put yourself in that position. You know what I mean? So yeah, and it's the same thing. It with something so simple as food. You know that food is your weakness. My thing is sweets also. So usually when I go out to eat, I order dessert first because I want to get my dessert in. Okay, and my food I know I could bring home for leftovers. I got it all planned out. I got it all mapped out. Okay, so yes, I will go ahead and I'll order my dessert first, eat my dessert, and then afterwards order my food. Okay, sugar is sweetness is my weakness, but I need to stop it because diabetes runs very strongly in my family. So at the end of the day, I have to be serious. I do intermittent fasting, which helps. Okay, so I usually stop eating around 9. I don't eat again until probably around 1, 2 o'clock the day in the afternoon. So sometimes 3 o'clock. So I do the intermittent fasting has helped me tremendously. And then of course I try to limit my meals a day. So if I know I saw Detroit food review and he had some barreras or some tacos, and I know that I'm having tacos today, tacos it is, and then I'm choosing a sweet. Okay, and so I try to be a little disciplined in it, knowing that it is my weakness. I still try to be disciplined in what I do. hmm Um, Trying to eat right can be difficult when your spouse won't. So I am guilty of, if this is my husband, okay? I would say we're eating healthy, and if I don't prepare it, that's a red flag, okay? I already know we're not doing it because he's going out and he's going to pick up some food, okay? So if I don't prepare it, he's going to go out and get something. But there are times when I do prepare it, okay? And listen, my king will still go out and get something like, oh, well, I was still hungry. Like, you get what I'm saying? So yes, it is very difficult. It is very difficult. Klingen. Okay. Oh, I've never heard of Klingen before. Okay, so this is the hippopotamus delicious or not? Don't know what you're talking about. So if you want to clarify that question, if I can answer it, I will. Okay. Let's see. Life of Miss Gay. Every day. I got you. I love it. Happy birthday to your son. Thank you, Yolanda. Yes. Detroit for your food. I sub to you. Awesome. Thank you both. 14 live. And she's, oh, I know who you are. Hi, Miss James. So glad to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I connected with her last week. Yes. A thought or a video can be triggered. It can be. He asked me about trying vegan. I think I can do it, but I know my triggers. I know I have a Jamaican friend that lives right behind me, and she'll cook oxtail and say, I'm bringing you a plate. It's done. I'm eating the oxtail. There's no way you're going to put it in front of me and I'm not going to eat it. No, I'm eating it. Especially it's free. Do you know how expensive oxtails are? Yeah, and then if she makes some curry goat, she makes some curry goat and bring it over, I'm eating it. Now the chances are I will do better if I have to cook it. If I have to cook it, then I'll probably say, you know what, then I'll do my juicing. Like I did my beets juice last week. Week before last, I did beets juice. So I did beets. What did I have in it? Beets, carrots, ginger, lots of ginger, and apples. And that was my juicing. So that I made that for the week. And so, but my thing is, my husband will eat unhealthy and still drink my juice. Like, no, 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 no. You just don't drink it because it's here. Like, what are you doing? Leave my stuff. If you're doing it, you gotta go right through it. He gonna eat what he want and come and drink my beets juice. Like, what are you doing? But he loves meat. Oh no, it's not. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one, Miss Rose. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, no, I can't say I will go vegan, but I definitely will try to cut down on meat. Maybe probably just once a month. Yes, because then it would give me something to look forward to. So if I'm doing juicing and raw food, I could probably do meat once a month because then I'm gonna say, hey, I'm looking forward to the 15th because then I could go ahead and yeah. So everyone's connecting. Everyone's connecting. I love beets, carrots, and ginger. One of my favorite juices. Yes, and the thing is that I don't like beets. I never liked beets, but once I found the perfect combination, then it worked for me. And then I saw Raw Footage made some beet spiral pasta. I don't think I could do that. But yeah, I'm just working in taking my time, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Because of course our health is our wealth. Okay. At the end of the day, our health is our wealth. So we have to really invest in what goes in this temple. Okay, so it's not just about the physical appearance. It's about what how we're taking care of that inward man, and our health is very important. So yes, if we want to live a long and healthy life, I mean, we gotta do it. Yes, look at Casey. Casey lost like 30 pounds, I think. She did, and now she's on this journey that she's not eating meat. Yes, I think it's been a couple of months now that you haven't been eating meat. Yes, Shan, that's it. It is definitely as and it has to start internally. You have to have that mindset. You have to change your mindset to know that, listen, mentally renew your thought process and say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Okay? Oh, 32 pounds. Oh, my baby is up. Good morning. Hi. Come here, Marty. This is my god baby. Okay. Come say hi. You wanna say hi to my live? How you got the truck? Come here. You want to show them? Show them your toy. Come here.
It's a train.
Show them what you're showing them.
That's not a truck.
It's not a truck. It's not a truck. What is it?
A train.
It's a crane. Show it to them.
Not a train.
Yes. You okay?
Yeah.
You want to say hi live?
Hi, guys.
Okay. You want to go back to Uncle? Go back to Uncle Henry. Go ahead. Or go to Sky, okay?
Okay.
All right. That's one of my god babies. 32 pounds. 32 pounds. Listen, Casey's over here showing it up, okay? Showing it up. She lost 32 pounds. This boy trying to be in front of my, you wanna be on my live? You wanna sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. I think my live is being taken over by a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Yes?
You are 2.
I'm 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 2, guys. I'm 2. Let me see. Let's see what they say about Amari. It starts from the mind, and discipline is important. Yes, Casey, I totally agree. Because if your mindset is not renewed.
Yeah.
Did you brush your teeth? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Did you brush your teeth? Huh? If your mindset is not renewed, it's definitely not gonna work.
Enough food.
Enough
food.
Enough food?
Food. Enough food.
No, there's no food down there. Yeah. Let's see. How sweet. Yes. Hi, little one. Everyone is saying hi. Hey, cutie. Aw, too cute. Everyone's saying hi.
Hi.
I just took Sowen to work. Oh, well, okay. Well, have a great day, Sowen. Why you didn't come and say bye to your mother before you left? That was rude.
Yeah. Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rude.
I love backpacker.
What?
A backpacker.
Okay. You gonna take my life over? No, you gotta go. Look, Uncle is not in there. Go to Sky. Go see what Sky doing. Okay? Okay. Yes, go tell Sky, wake up. Yes, but that's one of my godson. I had both godkids for the summer. My other godson, he is 4. And close the door, Amari. Thank you, baby. He's 4, and he lives in New York. This godson, he lives in Seattle. So I don't want no more kids. Okay, so I love getting my godchildren. Okay, yes. Oh, Zara, hey, welcome. Yeah, I want no more kids. I honestly, they're very expensive. It's not that I would say that I don't want them, but kids are an investment. You have to not just pop them out. Okay, you have to be prepared to invest time. You have to be prepared to invest, like put yourself aside. And yes, I am ready to be selfish and put me and hubby, just some me and him time. Okay, I feel like the kids just have always been there. And so yes, I really want to just do no more kids. How wonderful they came. Yes, they. So my 3-year-old, my 4-year-old godson, he came from New York. So he went back home on Saturday before we went left for vacation. He was supposed to come with us, but he had to go back home. And then my 3-year-old godson Amari, he came from Seattle sometime next week. We're trying to date. Yeah, so Alexis, hey big sis. Thanks for stopping in. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. No, just here covering so much. Of course, you know you can always do the replay, but for the replay, most people don't really listen to the replay. They just probably put it on their playlist and just hit play. I was just literally was covering the fact that I met my little sister for the first time while I was in Orlando on family vacation, which was awesome. I'm not even. It was a setup. It wasn't planned. It was the Lord had a plan. While we thought we was in control, He put it all together because she lives in Canada, okay, and end up in Orlando. At the same time, I was in Orlando, and I posted a pic. She saw it, and she was like, "You in Orlando?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm in Orlando." So we end up meeting. I got to meet my niece and my nephew. She got to meet her niece and her nephews. They got to meet their auntie. It was like an amazing experience. Today's my son's 19th birthday, so we are here. I know you are, but I'll check in with you later, Alexis. Definitely will. Okay, appreciate you stopping by, showing some love and liking. You always do it, even if it's just to come in and like. I appreciate it. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. I really have done my hour. I think it's been an hour and 6 minutes, which is pretty good. I said I was gonna stay a little bit longer today, just because of the simple fact that I wasn't here last week. So if anyone do have to go, I do understand. I just thank you guys for coming in. Okay, happy birthday, nephew. Yes, he's still in there sleeping. Okay. That boy have not got up yet, and I need to do his hair because he leaves to go back to school Monday. So I need to get his hair done. He still haven't packed. My living room looks a mess because he claimed he was organizing last night before he actually put everything in his car. And I don't see nothing getting done. Nothing has gotten done. Okay, I got stuff all over my house. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to extend a little grace and think, give him some time to work it out. But he is definitely he got everything everywhere. But yes, Alexi, I know you got to go on your live, so I go ahead and I'll see you over there later. Okay, of course I always play it. Gotta run errands. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you, sis. I thank you so much, Miss Rose, for stopping in, and enjoy your cruise. Okay, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And it is with Carnival. I was kind of push Carnival because we did have stocks with Carnival. So, that's like investing back into me. Be patient, mom. I'm trying. I really am trying. So I'm not gonna say too much. Plus it's his birthday, right? I gotta give him some slack. Thank you, Shannon. You have a wonderful day also, my sister. And I so thank you for stopping by. I thank you for even joining because this that meant a lot to me. It really did. So have a good one. I pray God's blessing over the rest of your day, over the rest of your week, and of course, eternally grateful for your support. Thank you. Alexis, love you, big sis. You go ahead. You gotta go. Ron and Rose, go ahead. I'll talk with y'all later. Listen, if y'all gotta go, it's okay. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to give a little bit more. Getting dressed. See, oh, getting dressed. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm trying to reposition myself. But yes, so I said I was gonna stay a little bit longer. You know when you're trying to make up hours, right? Rosie Gems, hey, what? Oh, welcome to my live. I've been on for about an hour, which is this the time I usually clock out. But Rosie, I am here trying to make up hours. Okay. Last week I called out. I used my PTO. So you know how it is at work when you call out and you're like, man, I need to make up some extra hour because I missed the day. That's me right now. Okay, I'm like, I need to, I need to make up some extra time because I missed an hour. Like your vibe. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate you, beautiful. I love your crown, by the way. Love, 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 love your crown. Mine is wrapped up right now because it's too hot. I have it in comb coils. You're still here, sis. I appreciate you, KC. I appreciate you. Um, so it's too hot. So when it's too hot, I don't like to have my hair down. So I got it wrapped up and I got a little bonnet on here. Hold it up off my neck. Yeah, it's too hot. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, you've been coming in and out, but I appreciate you coming in. Every time you come in, just give me a little shout to let me know that you're here. Casey, I will see you tonight. I will see you tonight on your live because most of us here have scheduled time in that we go live and some of us don't. Okay, schedules work for me, Rosie. Oh, that's what you call a crown. I was meant to ask you what was a I call LOCS crown. I call your hair your crown. So yes, that's what I meant when I saw your crown. I was like, I love your crown, sis. Um, but thank you. But no, I have to get on schedule, and the schedules help me. Like I know that Casey go live every Saturday night, okay, and I know by 9 o'clock to start getting ready. Sometimes her sister VC go live right before her, so I will check. But the schedules help me to keep like a track of everything, you know. So it just gets me kind of like on a being on a schedule just helps me to be more organized versus me just being on my phone all day because YouTube is consuming. YouTube will have you on your phone every minute responding to comments, every minute watching other people's video, just trying to connect and support. But what I find is when you have the schedule, it helps tremendously. You know that I'm going live every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Everybody knows that, right? So it's just already there. I know I have to get up whether I like it or not, get up and do this live on Saturday morning. Get it over with, okay? And then I have on Mondays, I go in and I respond to everybody's comments. So after Monday, if I have free time, I will go in. If you did comment, I will go in again and I'll respond, whatever. But on Mondays, I just respond to everyone's comments because that is important to respond to your comments so you can engage with your subscribers. And then on Tuesday through Friday, I'm literally just watching other people's videos. On the nighttime, if you have a playlist, that thing will be running. Okay, so I am gonna run everyone's playlist at nighttime. I take my time. If I do Casey tonight, I'll do Bold 14 tomorrow. If I, so I'll do Miss Gay the next day. So, or if I come home and I realize that the playlist is finished, then I'll just jump onto somebody else's channel and I run their playlist because sometimes I can't really sit down and watch everyone's video. It becomes a lot. And if you don't get a control of your schedule, YouTube is going to consume you. Your screen time is going to be more than how many hours in a day. Okay? If you don't get a schedule, your screen time, and it's not good for your eyes. It's not, I'm going to promote healthy eyes. I am blind in one eye. I am going to promote healthy eyes, okay? The screen time is not good for your eyes. So, with that being said, get you a schedule. Let me see what happened here. I missed something. Jolie, that's why I cut down a lot. It's very time consuming. It is. YouTube can be so consuming, and I like what you said earlier that you do not post when you're on vacation. I do not. The crane?
Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working. Did you kill the batteries? Hold on. Oh, you need new batteries. Tell Uncle you need batteries. He's on the chat. Look, tell him right there on the camera. Say, Uncle, I need batteries.
I need batteries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, consuming, like you said earlier, to do not post. No, when I'm on vacation, Casey, I am not posting. Okay, because of the simple fact it's family time. I am not going to have that phone in front of me to take away from spending time with my family. When I get back, I could go ahead and I could address comments. Sometimes I have downtime, like if I'm in. Huh? No, Uncle heard you. Uncle heard you. That's my 3-year-old godson. But yeah, so it's important to prioritize. I will do your playlist to help with your watch hours. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Rosie. I so appreciate it. Southern Boys, yes, YouTube can become a job you didn't expect. Like, food. Hey, Amari, close the door. We're not gonna let the air, you know. Yeah. What they used to say, you're trying to cool off the whole neighborhood when you leave your door open. No. Close that door. There you go. Thank you. But yes, Southern Boys, YouTube can become a job. And it's definitely one of those things that I did not expect. So if I had to go ahead, by the way, welcome Southern Boys. I haven't seen you. Hope all is well. Southern Boys is really cool. He just be riding. He got his bike and he be out there riding. Okay. But yeah, it's one of those things that if you don't have a schedule, you will find yourself on your phone all the time. The schedule helps me. Okay, so I know I played KC, I know I played VC, I know I go down the list and just hit playlist, play all. I may not be able to watch it, but I can come back and leave a little comment like, hey, I'm here helping, supporting, stuff like that. Be who you are. Hey, Marley, finally. Oh my God. I want to stop for a minute, okay? Just for a second. Be Who You Are Vlogs has been my sister on this channel. First of all, it was Casey. Casey was the first person that ever joined my live. My first live. Casey was the first person to pop on and said, hey, sis. And I'm like, oh, snap, someone is here, okay? So me and her has been connected. I will always remember Casey because the very first person, when I turned that camera on, my first live, Casey popped up, okay? And she was like, hey, sis. And I'm like, hey, this is new. I didn't think nobody was going to join, And then anyhow, Be Who You Are Vlogs was my second live. She came on and she had mentioned, because I was doing my daughter's hair, before I was packing to go on a cruise, and she was like, oh, you should do Casey said you should do a video of your daughter's hair, like doing your daughter's hair. Now, me at the time, I had no idea how live worked, so I had my music going on my laptop and I'm doing my daughter's hair, okay? Terry came on and Terry's like, hey, sis, you gonna get copyright. Right? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, your music sound nice and all, but the music in the background, they're gonna copyright you. As I said, I had no idea. Okay, I was just doing it. So but anyhow, Be Who You Are, Marley. Okay, stayed on with me because I had no idea what I was doing with my daughter's hair. We stayed on for 8 hours. That has been my longest live ever. I do 1 hour every Saturday. Today is a little bit more because, as I said, I'm making up for time. But Marley stayed on with me. It was Marley and Sandra. And there's one more. Her name starts with a J. Don't give me a second. But anyhow, stayed on with me for the entire 8 hours. Marley was telling me, helping me how to go ahead and do my daughter's hair because I had no idea. I don't do weave. I do natural hair. Natural hair, no problem for me. So she wanted these box braids. And when I found out the price for the braids, he was there on and off. Yep. And Terry's still becoming on and off. Marley, he's still becoming on and off. And so I had no idea how to do weave. And Marley, let me tell you, she stayed on with me the entire time, guiding me. And even when I was like, y'all could go ahead because we was tired. Princess got annoyed. She was getting cranky. Listen, I would always remember them. I will always remember that live. I will always remember Casey. I will listen, if they never supported me ever again, okay, I will always remember them and I will still support them because of the simple fact that that was life-changing. That was like total strangers that have connected with me and just showing love, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let me see what I missed. Damn, you have, oh, okay, I see who you are. Okay, gotcha. Fabian, I know you're new here, so I'm just gonna let you know, like, yeah, my ignore game is really on point, okay? So, watch me ignore you, okay? Because yeah. There's a level of disrespect that we do not do, and you should know how to speak to a person. So if you cannot speak to me in a respectful manner, I will definitely ignore you. This will be my only time really addressing you, because I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you meant to be very nice saying it. But yeah, okay. Sometimes we don't know, and we just need somebody to guide us with a little bit of love. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of love and a little bit of grace right now. All right. And if you don't get that message, then yeah, you'll be ignored. Okay? All right. Oh, let me say good morning to everyone. Yes, and then be who you are. It was a special live stream. 8 hours just bonding. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Southern Boys, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Did you get a copyright sticker though? Because I heard you said you deleted it. So so at first, Casey, at first when I was doing the lives, I never posted them. I never published it. So I didn't know you had to publish it to get credit. I just learned that you had to make it public, like a couple lives ago. So I did not. It was private. It was still on private. Okay, but on the thingy, on the message, it said copyright, and I was like, but I still at the time I didn't know, like, so I didn't, it was private. I didn't know. So I guess because it was private and no one could see it, I didn't get any strikes against me. But 8 hours, and I had probably for the first 2 hours I had music going. And yeah, didn't have no clue. But then again, I didn't have no clue about all of this. YouTube is one of those things that I'm learning as I go. Rosie, I promise you. Like, I'll hear something and I go back, I come back and I'm like, hey, I need help. I need help. I heard this. Is this true? Like, I recently heard that you don't play someone's playlist of their live. Has anyone heard about that? Like, when you're on YouTube and when you're on your laptop and you're trying to support somebody, right? And you go to their playlist. I heard you're not supposed to play their lives, which I have been doing that. I've been playing, like, I played all of KC live on my laptop, on my husband's laptop, on his account. Like, so I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, that would be good for watch hours, but I'm not posting it because I don't want to get a copyright. I never posted it. Never posted it. Because of the simple fact that, like, I had I had no idea that you couldn't play music. Some copyright don't count against your channel. Okay, I don't know the difference. And that's the thing. Like, I hear you could get strike. I don't know. I just try to play it safe. I don't want no music. I just want to just keep it safe, okay? Because I don't want no YouTube, I don't want no drama with YouTube, okay? I just want to come on here, make some videos, reach other people, connect, support, okay? Make a difference. If I could change a life or two, even if it's just one person, that's what I'm here for. I don't want no drama with YouTube. No drama with YouTube. I've never heard that. That's what I said. I've never heard that either. I've never heard that. Oh, okay. Which I'm not gonna do. I still don't know how to do that. So it's playing someone's live while sharing it on your YouTube channel. Yeah, I can see how that's copyright. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now that makes sense. Rosie is saying hi to everyone in the live stream. If you guys have not connected with everyone yet, please do. I mean, when I said genuine people, I love Southern Boys. I want to go back to Southern Boys for a second, because when he do show up, I know he's an older gentleman, and I love when they could put the wisdom in the chat. You know what I mean? And I love when our men are here. Like, my husband is on my live every time. Okay, every time. Just silently listening. He ain't gonna do too much comment. He's not gonna be in my video, but but he's gonna be on my live every time. Mr. Stick to It is another one. I love when men show up for us women, okay, to give us that sense, like, yeah, okay, Terry would be here, be like, what's up, sis? I love it. That community of knowing that they are here supporting us is amazing. It's amazing. Hi, Rosie. Am I squinting? Am I squinting? Did I squint to read that? I sure did. Hold on. So like how you are doing your live now, but you will be displaying videos on screen. Yeah, and that will make sense to me. If I'm doing that, that definitely makes sense to get a copyright, Casey. But I was told like, oh, you could. I said to somebody, I think it was Miss Gay that was telling me. I was like, oh, I have your videos running. And she said, don't do my lives though. And I'm like, not your lives? Why not? She said, I hear something about it. And I was like, well, I'll look into it because I've never heard of it before. So yeah, Miss Gay, mommy, if you are still here, know that there's details for that. I could play your lives as long as I'm watching it to give you watch hours, but I'm not showing it on the camera while I'm live. So that would be a problem. So we got some clarification there. Who? Okay, is that Wycliffe? Wycliffe is in the house. Jolia Legacy and everyone. Oh, I thank you for stopping by. How are you? Usually you would have missed me because usually my lives are only 1 hour. Okay, that's from 9 to 10. But I am doing a little extra time today because I called out last week. So I'm trying to make up for some hours. Okay, so that's why I'm still here. But grace, peace, and mercy to you. I'm so glad that you have decided to join this live this morning. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Southern Boy says once you post your vids, it tells you if you have a copyright. Yes, it did pop up saying that it was copyright. Is gonna hurt. Oh, if a copyright is gonna hurt you before you post it, especially if you're making money. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm not making no money. I'm not making no money. And but it did show copyright on that video. And I never posted it because as I said, at the time I thought leaving my videos private, I would still get credit for it. But then I found out that you have to actually publish your live. It is just so much because I wanted to use my live for us, just whoever joins, that's what it is. Like, whoever joins, it's just our private Saturday morning live. You got Saturday Night Live. It will just be for us. So if you didn't make it, you didn't make it. Oh well, you missed it. Apparently that's not how it works. Okay, if you don't post it, you don't get no watch hours for it. You don't get no credit for it. um Rosie Gem says, hello, Apostle. Greet in the chat. Greet in the chat. Doing great. I am glad to hear that. On this Saturday morning, God is good. He woke us up this morning. We could get up, we might be in aches and pains, but we are still up amongst the land of the living. So to God be the glory. Yes. Living with, I know who that is. I know who Living with Lena is. That's my girl. That's my sister. Oh my God. I love you so much, sis. I met her last last 2 weeks and I just fell in love with her right away. Some people you meet and you just connect. Like I just connected with her like right away, right away. So thanks for joining in. Not called out. Bold 14 Life. Yes, I called out last Saturday. I did not do my live, but I used the PTO. Okay, meaning that yes, I still intend I still intended to get paid for it, right? Which YouTube is like, no, you didn't show up. You don't get paid. This ain't no. So I said, I'm making it up today. I'm making up my hours. Yes. I am well. How are you? Yes. Connect, connect, connect. Once it has copyright, avoid posting, but there's a way to view if you receive a strike. Not all copyright affects your channel. So if I receive a copy, if it says copyright on it and I leave it private, I'm okay, right? Because I didn't want to get rid of the video. That was my first video. So I didn't want to get rid of it. So if it says copyright and it's private, am I okay? Because nobody could view it. So unless do I have to delete it? I love you, I love you, sis. I'm telling you, like I met her and we just could. I didn't meet her, like of course, but I watched her video, and I think it was Sandra. I saw her on Sandra's channel, and I literally went over there and couldn't stop watching her stuff because she was authentic. Somebody's cutting their grass. Because y'all can still hear me. I think I'm loud enough. I think I'm loud enough. But yes, she was just very authentic. I loved the genuine her. There was no, it was just her. So I loved it. Yeah, YouTube is hard these days. I post remote jobs on my work channel, and they gave my channel a 90-day warning because AI deemed the remote jobs content as dangerous. I was like, wait, what? What? I'm like, wait, what? 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 That's crazy. I mean, you're putting jobs out there for people. How is that a problem? Now, I do understand the AI generated videos, that all your videos are AI generated. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of it. To each its own. Okay, but I like authenticity. I like realness. So the AI stuff kind of throws me off sometimes. It's just not my thing, but I do know some people that actually all their channel contains is AI generated videos. Some of it are not is nice, you know what I mean? But I'm just not a but I don't see how you posting jobs trying to help other people is a problem. Like that's a little cray cray. That's a little cray cray. PTO come through. Come through. Yes, you are okay. Okay, all right. Hey guys, gotta run. Breakfast is ready. Okay, okay. The queen made breakfast. You go ahead, Southern Boys. Thank you for stopping by. I so appreciate you. Listen, I did an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm like, that's a long time. That's a long time. At this point, I'm like, poetic tears. Sandra. Guess who was in the video? Guess who was in the live? This is Sandra, who I was telling you about, that stayed with me, okay? Um, Marley is in the live. Be Who You Are is in the live. Yes. Remember, I was like, where is she? Where did she go? What's happening? What's going on with my sister? She's in the live. Yes. Oh, so I just had to stay on a little bit longer, huh? Okay. This won't happen too many times. Okay. This is like just when I gotta make hours up. So yes, but it's so good to see you, my sister. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Now, Poetic Tears have a couple, but I'm pretty sure y'all already know. Okay, y'all already know her the channels. But yeah, that's my sister. She support. She has taught me so much about this YouTube world. Yes, finally caught you. I know because I'm usually doing it between 9 and 10, and then I'm done. And then so today I decided to do 9 and 10, and then that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to double up for my absence. But this is how do you do it, KC? You do 2 hours every Saturday night. Like, yo, I'm watching the clock. Like, I'm ready to clock. You know, when you at work and you're ready to leave, you like, because I'm thinking about the laundry. I'm thinking about the mess that's in my living room from my 19-year-old right now. You know, I had to take a class of which I passed with flying colors, and I deleted all of the content. AI deemed us sharing the amount the posting pays is misleading, so oh, that is crazy. But you're still going to be posting these remote jobs. If it's a remote job that I can work in another country, could you hook a sister up? Like, as much as I love vision care and as much as I love eyes, and it is a passion of mine, and I love helping others look and see their best. Yes, I love it. I love educating people on the importance of getting your eyes examined. I love it all. Okay, I would give it up in a second if it means I could travel the world and still make US money. Yes, I sure will. Okay. I said, like, when we was in Bali, I literally saw vision care locations, and I would still be, if I was in Bali, I'd still go in there like, hey, y'all want to volunteer once a week? I'll volunteer, okay, just to share my knowledge. Okay, just because it's a passion of mine. I don't ever see me straying away from it because it's a part of me. I encourage young kids on a daily basis to love how they look, to embrace who they are, to embrace their self-confidence, like, so I don't see me going away from it ever. I don't see me just being able to give it up. But if I could do a remote job, and make US money in another country, Marley, you got to put me on. Yes, I'm going to post more remote jobs. I just won't mention how much will be earned. I won't mention the hours worked, and I won't mention the skills needed. I'll let the viewers read that info. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Also, yeah, if you have a remote job that I could work in another country besides the United States and make US money, hey, let me know. Okay? Let me know. Hi, Poetic and everyone. I'm here in the background listening. Rosie, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you guys. Same here, sis. I'm looking for that perfect remote job that I can work in another country. Okay, so you don't have that. All the jobs that I have seen that's remote allows me to work. I can work in the U.S. No, I don't want. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't want to do that. The channel name is MD Career Quest. Okay, got it. I will. Oh, and I've also learned, guys. I'm looking for a remote job too. We all, KC. Listen, because if imagine if we all have remote jobs, like it's like where are we going in 3 months? Like, oh, we gonna be okay, okay, that's cool. We're all meeting up. That would be so dope. That would be so dope. Like, oh my gosh. Like, did you say Japan? Okay, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, when you find that perfect remote job, Marley, yes, please share it with us, okay? Because I definitely will still be doing my vision care, but I will also, yeah, I'll be giving it up to travel. Exactly, and the remote jobs in other countries want you to be stationary to that country or the exactly. No, I need one that they don't care where you are as long as you have good Wi-Fi and a laptop. Okay, good Wi-Fi and a laptop. That's what I'm hoping that this YouTube thing actually works. I don't know. I've heard stories. I'm just trying it out. I'm giving myself 7 years, 7 years on this channel to see what comes of it. Okay, that's what I'm giving myself. If it doesn't blow up in 7 years, it's not for. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna invest as much, you know. But yeah, I see them advertising working 2 hours a day, etc. But all of them comes with a catch. I don't believe in paying for a job. I'm not paying nobody for no job. No, KC, listen, you don't believe in it, I don't believe in it. I'm not paying nobody to work, okay? No, this is a quid pro quo. I work for you and you pay me. I help you build your dreams and you pay me. This is a quid pro, something for something. I am not paying you to come and work for you. Not happening. Not happening. Yeah, my goal is to be a digital nomad. Oh, I enjoy moving around. That's me. That's me. I enjoy if I could live in say Bali for 3 months and then come back and live in Belize for another 3 months and then come back and be in Jamaica for another 3 months. And then, I would love that. I would absolutely love that because I love traveling so much. Okay. That would work perfect for me. I would get a vacation home in every one of them. I would get a home and I would rent it out. So if I'm not here for this 3 months, then it's an Airbnb for the other months that I'm not here. If I'm here for 6 months, then it's an Airbnb for 6 months. Like, you get what I'm saying? And so I still have money coming in, but at the same time, I still got my remote job that I would say is paying me. Um, I know I'm getting that check every 2 weeks or every week. So yeah, that is still get investing in my 401k because this is something we have to really take note that 401ks, Roth IRAs, investing is important, especially when it's time. When you get old and you retire, I'm not saying to go out of your way and break the bank, but putting a little aside, if you work for a company that has a 401k and they match 3% or they match up to 6%, that's free money. So why find out if your employer is gonna match your 401k if they do a match 401k, and you get that free money and you stack it. So while you're helping them build their dreams, you are building yours. So yeah, I was monetized on the other channel, but it was taken away once YouTube made the new changes. Now I'm working to get my monetization back. That is crazy. Yes, investing is very important. Looking into a good HYSA as well. I've never heard of that one. I got HSA and I got but I've never heard of HYSA. I gotta look into that. Mm. But yeah, investing is important because at the end of the day, we all want location freedom so we can enjoy. Wait, did I miss somebody? Yes, that freedom that's freedom moving around. Location freedom is what we're after. We're offer if we can really have our families. Oh, did I lag? It looked like I lagged. If we can have our families and really enjoy them while in different locations, why not? So that's my thing. I'm trying to find. Oh, okay, got you. I was like a high yield. Yes, okay, I got you. Yes, I do have one of those in the U.S. One of the best high yielding accounts that is there that really gives you a good for your money is with PenFed Navy, credit union is a really good one. Yeah, Navy Federal has one too, but I don't think it's as much as PenFed. But yeah, or even do a CD, get a CD, and it's a good because sometimes they do promotions with CD for a year, 2 year, 3 year. If you want to do a year, and then you get your little 5%, and then yeah, whatever. But there's so many opportunities out there to really, really make money. I was speaking to this gentleman in the resort, the guy that checked us in, and he was talking about how I think Warren Buffett. He was saying that literally he makes 100,000 a year, okay, and you 100,000. That's what it says, okay. But he has much more money than that, okay, much more money than that, of course, and but the way he drives a simple car. It lives in a little simple house. And who's that? Oh, I got company. I got company. What? I'm on live, so give me a second. Hey, come. No, you can come. You can come give me a hug. You don't have to be on camera. Give me a second, y'all. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. You doing all right?
Oh yeah, good.
Okay, you slimmed down.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh my God, I got double company. I haven't seen you in a while.
I saw y'all a while ago at Walmart.
At Walmart.
It's been a couple years now.
Oh my God, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
Who else is in there? Oh, that's not he just. You slimmed down. I'm doing my live. I do my Saturday morning live on YouTube. So, yes.
Oh, I need what's
You need to find my channel. They need to find this is my husband, friends,
I
y'all.
told y'all about it.
Oh, he didn't tell y'all about my channel?
No, he ain't telling me.
He didn't-
walked in. He did.
That's when he told y'all.
You
That is so
on
sad.
live right now?
I'm on live right now, but no.
We get it later.
These are like family though. They're not blood, but they family. You know what I mean? These are my supporters. Oh, see, they're like, hi friends. It's Joe LIA and then Legacy LEG.
Boom! I see it. Pop right up.
Pop right up. That's me. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe now.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all going to the funeral.
We came here to change. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, knock yourself out.
All right.
All right. Good to see y'all.
You too.
Is Drea here?
No, she was coming, but she has some stuff to do this weekend, so she.
Okay, I see y'all.
I like this.
I apologize, guys. I had to, yeah. But yeah, those they're going to a funeral, and Forbes, he lives in Atlanta, and Sean, I just haven't seen them in forever, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so see, they're like, no, let's go ahead. No need to apologize. That's what I'm saying. The community that I have is so genuine. They're so real. It ain't no fake crap. It's just like, they know life happens. Life happens. So it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. But yes, so yeah, I'm all about the location freedom. So when you find that job, yeah, thank you, Lena. I appreciate it. Aw, yes. When you find that job for me, Marley, I'm just so glad that you're back. But when you find that job, let me know. Let me and Casey know, okay? Because we're gonna be the first application. We're gonna be the first applicants to be like, yes, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. My family had a funeral this weekend as well. Sending them my condolences and prayer. Yes, they're sending condolences and prayer. I know they hear me because Hun got me on his phone, so they should hear me. Their one of their friends' mother passed away, and that's how you know we're aging too, right? It's like when you look around and you used to go to your friend's house and hang, and their mom used to cook food for you or whatever, you know, or just used to just be accommodating, you know, and then all their moms are, you know, but we say, hey, that's one thing that is promised is death, okay? It's one of those things that we know it is gonna come. It's now how you live your life when you are alive that matters. So the difference that you make in the lives of others. And are you going to be buried with a lot of, I wish I coulda, shoulda, you know, or are you going to be buried with a lot of, you know what, you know, she lived her life. She did it. She did it. We all real. Yes, that's it. And that's what I'm loving. That's what I'm loving. Yes, I'm waiting patiently. I'm listening, gonna get ready to do some errands. Yes, I'm almost done. So, but if you have to go, KC, you go right ahead. Of course, you know, I appreciate you. I'm going to see you later on your live. So yes. And Lena, if you want, do you have a schedule for your live that you go on to? Like, you know, do you go on every day at a certain time, or do you go on once a week? I go on once a week. I know that I need to get better at probably doing once daily, but that is a lot. Honestly, with my family and everything that I have to do, I just don't see me being able to do a live every day. I want to do it because I hear that it's the easiest way to get monetized. I hear that it's the easiest way, you know, to get subscribers and all that stuff, but I honestly don't think I can do every day, at least right now, you know, so that's a lot. I haven't had a live as yet, sis. Okay. All right. What you waiting on? I thought you had over 50 subscribers. It's good to be back. It is good to have you back. I missed you, Marley. When I said I missed you, like, listen, I felt like we were like blood, like we were sisters, like where, how you disappear, I'm trying to find you, hitting everybody up. Made a post. Look at my post. I think and see, you'll see that I made like, Marley, where you at? Javon, me and Javon was on there like, where's Marley? I'm so glad you are back. So glad you're back. God had me in a chokehold, LOL, but the season he has me in is not over yet. It's hard. And I've seen the true side of my half sisters, which was shocking to me, but God. Hey, you know what? When God is needing some him and you time, when daddy need his time, listen, everything shut down. So I totally understand. When it is, listen, when it is your time to be on that one-on-one with your daddy and he says, I want no distractions, okay, everything shut down. So I totally get it. And for your half sister, I pray that the situation will turn around. I have learned boundaries, okay, and I don't care who you are, mother, father, sister, brother, I have learned boundaries with everyone, okay? And that means that if you're gonna disturb my peace, Sandra posted a little clip about protecting your peace. She posted that yesterday, I think. And if you are gonna disturb my peace, I promise you, I don't need to be around you, okay? I strongly believe that like you have to protect it. I'm worse than the US military when it comes down to, I protected my peace from foreign and domestic. Okay, I'm protecting my peace from I'm jumping to Ephesians 6, okay, from spiritual warfares, from wickedness, principalities and powers, rumors of darkness in high places. I'm protecting my peace from all of it. Okay, so if you are a person that when you are around me, you disrupt that, I can let you go. I can let you go and not feel no way. No way. I am going to let you go And it's going to be one of those things you're going to understand because I'm going to explain myself. I'm just not going to, I'm going to give you the opportunity to overstand where I am standing, overstand where I'm coming from. And then we can either, you can love me enough to want this relationship, or you can be like, it's not worth it. And I can respect a person telling me I don't know how to do that. And then it's up to me to make that decision if I want to stick around to deal with it, you know? But if I'm telling you these are my boundaries, if I'm telling you this and this is what don't, when you yell, when you scream, when you're argumentative, it doesn't work for me. I want you to be able to express yourself in a healthy manner. Okay, express yourself. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if I have offended you. Tell me what I have done to hurt you. Let me speak to me like a human being. Don't bark at me like I'm a dog. Okay, because you do that, I'm clocking out. I'm bye. Okay, so yes, I am with you guys. I am with, listen, protect your peace. Protect your peace. Let me see something. Every day is, oh, wait. I forgot that one. It's good to be back. I read that. Sandra said, every day is a lot. Every day is a lot. I'm not doing no YouTube live every day. I might get there. I don't know how, but I might, but not right now. Yes, I do have, you do have 131 subscribers, so you can go live. We waiting. We waiting. that's the we waiting dance. We waiting. Amen. Be who you are. I'm planning to make soon a get to know me. Okay, a get to know me will be good. A get to know me video I did was my introduction video. I did that so that everyone can have an idea of what my channel was going to be about. And then also, because I am blind in the right eye, I knew that everyone was going to be like, what happened to your eye? What happened to your eye? What happened to your eye? So I just came out and literally just was like, I did a video on my eye so everyone knew what happened. Everyone could get the backstory so that I don't have to keep on addressing it every time, because those people that go live with me, everybody know I lost my eye at 6 years old. Everybody know I can't see from it. So now I'm setting the foundation. So yeah, but I didn't do that live. I did that. I made a video, and then because sometimes I get emotional when I'm discussing certain things. So I made a video, and then I edited it afterwards. Now, I did do a live on Mother's Day, which got emotional, and I kind of wish that I had did a video. But man, I was on here crying and snotting up. But thank God those who were here was meant to be here for that live, because I was encouraged, I was uplifted, and I left it feeling rejuvenated, you know. But Mother's Day is always tricky for me because I just don't have that relationship with my mom. So I really, you know, it's always touchy. It's a touchy subject. Hey, I appreciate you all looking out for me. We did. Javon, which is from, what's her channel called? Fam, that's her channel. Okay, Terry, I was hitting Terry up like, Terry, have you heard from Marley? What's up? Like, Terry was checking. Like, I'm like, Sandra. Like, we was like on the hunt for Marley. Yes, protect your peace. Be who you are. Yes, right? Sis, I'm with you. I mean, it is important. It is important. Listen, Samar is about to come out with her channel. Style Samar, I know she don't have a photo on her thing right now. It's the little teal emblem with the S on it, but she's legit, okay? She is my sister from Connecticut, not blood, but sister. And she is gonna be, I'm trying to get her to start that YouTube channel because she is a fashionista, and I want her to bring her fashion to the YouTube world. Yes, like add her little flair to the YouTube world. So yes, when she, check her out, you can subscribe now if you like until she gets it all the way built up. But you know, just to let her know that we are encouraging you. Like, do it, sis, do it. Y'all just talking what has been happening in my life about protecting my peace as if you knew. Listen, God will use anybody to be all up in your business, and you will think we was peeping through your window. Okay, no, he will be right there to reaffirm, like, listen, sis, daughter, I got you. Okay, so yeah, know that he got you. Okay, Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and rulers of darkness in high places. So whenever you think that things is going crazy and that person in front of you is acting like a demon, you understand that it's not them. It's not them, because you're just being used right now. So I'm gonna recognize the enemy, and yeah, I'm a fight you how I know what is effective. Okay, I'm gonna put on the breastplate of righteousness. I'm gonna armor up, and yeah, we gonna war. Okay, so you just know that when you see a person in front of you acting crazy, listen, just leave them alone, walk away. Sometimes it's not even good to entertain it. Not everybody deserve your energy, not everybody deserve your response. So sometimes just leave them alone, okay, and take them to the Father, okay, because he'll deal with them best. Bet you. All right, you basically know what it is. I need some help, and ask all three of them. Each of them turned their backs. It hurts because I've always been there for them when they were in it. And it does. I could understand that. I could definitely understand. And it hurts, especially when it's your blood, when it's your family, your sister. Real quickly. So I told you that I met my little sister in Orlando this week, okay? And so that is my father's daughter. And I totally washed my hands from my father's side of the family when my father got ill. When my father got ill, um, I needed help. I didn't have a clue on what I was doing. I had to get him here to the United States. I had no clue. The lawyer was like, "Oh, the bill is this long to start the paperwork." So, I mean, it was just a lot, right? And the pressure was on because the Lord was really just pressing on me, like, although I didn't want to do it, it was pressing on me like, "Yo, it's your father. It's your father." Um, so I kept doing it, and I kept reaching out for help. I would have just respected if they would have said to me, "Hey, I want to help, but I can't help financially, but I can help you just with encouragement, or just being there emotionally to encourage you and guide you." But I felt like I was being led on by mostly everybody. Okay, I didn't hear from his brother. Um, I heard from the other brother, which I call my uncle, which my favorite cousin is my other's brother's son. And so Marky has always been there. Actually, Marky is on this live right now. I'm pretty sure he is. Okay, but Marky has always been there for me. We have always been favorite cousins. Like, well, at least he's always been my favorite cousin, because no matter what, Marky would send me a scripture every morning. Okay, so it was one of those things that when it was time for him to get the help that he needs, I felt like there was no one there, and it was all left on me. And it was stressful because it's like, yo, this is what family does? This is what family does? Where's everybody? My sister in Canada, the one that I told you I met, she communicated with me. She said, "Poochie," and don't call me Poochie, okay? But that's what everybody calls me. She says, "Poochie, I can't help financially. I don't have much. I will send you a little bit of something here and there, but it will be a sacrifice." And I said, "I totally understand." I appreciated her transparency, okay? And she would check on me just to say, "Hey, is everything good?" I had another uncle named Rupert. Let me tell you, I don't run face from nobody, okay? Because whatever I say, I could say in front of your face. So he just is the big time talker. Oh, do this, do that, do that. But when it was time to step up, went ghost mode. Okay, can't hear from him. Can't nothing. Up to now, I have not had a conversation with Rupert, and it's been, my father now has been here, I think for 7 years, because he was supposed to be dead and gone in around 3-4 months. Okay, and he's here and he is alive. Okay, and but so no, when I saw the fast forward, when I saw how everybody was moving, it bothered me so much, to the point that it was affecting my household. And I said to my husband, I said, "No, I got to put a stop to this. I don't want to have nothing to do with none of them, none of them, none of them." And um thank God my cousin was still very persistent. He still would send me his messages every morning. And I didn't have beef with him, but the fact was that I had to put my father in a shelter when we got to New York, because nobody wanted to take him in. And for me, I'm like, if we live in a box and it's 6 of us in that box, I'm like, yo, you could stay, it's three of us. Let's split the burden. You can stay with me in the box for 2 weeks. You could stay with this person in the next box for another 2 weeks. You can stay with this person for another 2 weeks. It was just all about sharing the load. And I felt like nobody wanted to share the load. Everybody just wanted to say and have something to say. So I just this I excommunicado myself from everybody. It is the hardest thing because you don't want to separate yourself from family, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. I had to separate myself to get myself back where I needed to be. So I do understand, and it's hard because you're like, yo, it's not supposed to be like this. Yeah, what's wrong, baby? It's working.
Yeah.
Yay! Uncle Henry fixed it. Let me go. I need tips from all of you guys here. Oh, we gon' listen, iron sharpen iron. That's what we're here for. But you will see the journey in upcoming vlogs. I will definitely be watching Edna's World. Good morning. Hey sis. I need to get over there. Like you be doing it up. You be consistent. Like you are consistent, Edna. You are consistent. Like this girl, this queen takes no breaks. She be on there. I'm trying to get like you when I grow up. Good morning, Edna. My journey of caring for dad these last 8 years have definitely shown me who my half sisters really are as siblings and daughters. Yeah. When someone gets sick, when it's time for people to step up, you're going to see who really is about that life. If you're all about talk, or you're really about, even if, and I'm not talking money. People think when you say support, you mean money. No, if it's just a call every day, like, hey, Jojo, how you doing? Or a text message like saying, hey, I'm just checking on you, because it's a lot on the person mentally. So yeah, no, you definitely get to learn a lot. Yes, a Mother's Day was a trip. You should look at that live if you get a chance, whenever you can. When I say I was on here with snots and everything, but thank God I did get through it. I did get through it. Yes, God has us every step of, he does. Be who you are. It is worse when you are a caregiver. Being a caregiver is hard. It's hard. And for my father, he had chronic kidney failure, and he needed dialysis. And being in Georgia, it's not an asylum state. So the asylum states are New York and California. So everything that we were doing here was costing money. Okay, to bring him to get dialysis, he could get urgent dialysis from the emergency room, but sometimes they'll turn him away because of the simple fact they'll be like, oh, he doesn't need it today. Okay, corruption. But anyhow, to get his medication, like we was paying, like for his diabetes medication was like $500. And my husband was like, yo, we're going to go bankruptcy doing this. Like, this is crazy. It was just a lot. But as I said, support does not mean financial. It just means knowing that you can just vent to someone, you can talk to someone. And it wears the person down. The caregiver wears them down. It could break them down because there's no time for yourself. It's like you're taking time. And I had to take my time. Thank God I had my girlfriend Kim here, because she helped me tremendously. And she is not my blood sister. She's my girlfriend. But when I said she got up, we took turns. We had to make my father breakfast every morning. I had to still go to work. So if I get up to make breakfast, she'll make sure she take care of lunch, and she'll take care of his snacks and dinner. Like we tag team it, so it was a blessing that God sent you exactly who you needed at the time. And I wasn't going to let it break my family. I wasn't going to let it ruin my marriage, because being a caregiver, when you are a spouse it definitely could put pressure, because now financially you're hitting both persons' pockets, emotionally you're taking your time away from that person to care for someone else. So it is a lot. Sis, you better speak. I was reading about the breastplate of righteousness just yesterday. So this is a confirmation for me. Look, the Lord is going to just use me, Lord. Use me. Okay, I am available. I can't sing like that, but there's a song that says, Lord, I'm available to you. My storage is empty, and Lord, I'm available to you. So use me, Lord. Yes, exactly. I never hear from any of my, and that's the part that bothers. Like, let's be real. We don't have to pretend. We don't have to listen. We know we're not rich. Okay? Everybody don't got, so but let's communicate to say, "Hey, I could give you emotional support. I can call and check on you. I don't have it financially. I can give you a break so you can have some you time so that you could go get your hair done, your nails done. If we live far away, okay, I could come and visit for this amount of time so that you can get a little break. But no, when there's no communication, listen, the Bible says, let's come to and reason one to another. Okay, if we don't communicate, then I am assuming, which is a problem. Nobody should be assuming anything. But when you don't communicate, you leave that door open for assumptions, which is dangerous. It's very dangerous. I have a favorite male cousin as well. Yes, my favorite male cousin, well, my favorite cousin, period, is Marky. And I love him so much. Let me tell you, every morning I wake up, I get a scripture. And it's not just now. This has been going on for years. For years. And even if I try to be like in my feelings, I can't be in my feelings because he has always been there. Like always been there. So and he never forgets a birthday. I'm bad at dates. I forget everybody's birthday, but he never forgets my birthday. So yeah, he calls and checks on me weekly. I love it. Let me stop right here for a second. Hold on. It's not working again?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you said Uncle Henry put batteries in it. I don't know, Amari. I got batteries. Okay, find another toy, okay?
Okay.
Go get another toy, okay?
Okay.
One that's working. Or you can get bubbles and play with the bubbles out here. Look. Auntie bought you bubbles. Two bubbles. Look. Blow it. Blow. No, blow. There you go. There you go. You can, look, big bubbles.
That red.
Yeah, you could go ahead and play with it, okay?
Yeah.
You got to turn it, though. Let me open it for you. There you go. All right, hold on. Praise to God that your dad is still here. Only God knows the time and place because my dad was given 30% chance to survive overnight. And it's been 8 years. Come on now. Like, Marley, it's been 7 years since he's been here. 7 years. And they said that. So, yeah. I took care of my mom also during her last days. It's hard when doing it by yourself with no help from it is hard. It is definitely hard. And that's when we just have to realize, you know what? You see the real people and you see who genuinely care and you go from there. You know what I mean? And you just adjust. You adjust because the way you move is going to make me adjust. It's going to make me adjust. Be who you are. Are we connected? Yes, you are connected. Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. You look nice. Baby. You look handsome.
Thank you.
I love you.
You need to brush it.
Okay. Ha ha ha. Be who are we?
Take the van.
You gonna take the van?
Possible.
Okay. Be who you are. Are we connected? What's your handle? Poetic Tears. You know who you are is. I'm gonna need you to really do some research. You know who she is. That's Marley. That's Marley. Think back to that 8-hour video when I was doing Sky's hair, and she was helping me. You guys were coming in and out. Yes. Right. It's not about money. It's not about money. It's not about money. Poetic Tears connected with you. I'll leave you a message. Okay. Thank you. Sing. Yes. No, I'm not a big singer. I sung in the choir. I love to sing though. I love music. So I don't care if I can or not, I will sing. But yeah. Yes. Poetic Tears, the singer. There, J King. That's Marky, y'all. J King. That's my cousin. That's Marky. I will connect back. Rosie Gem, you are still here. Yes, I know. I believe we're connected on my old channel. You are. I'm gonna go now, my dear, later. Yes, it's been 2 hours. Listen, I want to thank everybody. Casey, I love you. I'll see you later, sis. But I'm about to get off myself because I did 2 hours. I made up for my hour. I want to thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Listen, I have Instagram now. I opened an Instagram account to connect with be able to do private messages. Email me, okay? If you can be who you are, if you have Instagram, Marley, please find me. I'm Jolia Legacy, not crazy. The same thing as my channel. Okay, I got a blue dress on, and a yellow, blue and yellow. So if you find me, so sometimes we can have more personal conversations, so that everybody don't know our business. And sometimes we just need to have that one-on-one. So I'm available for those who needs access, okay? But I love you guys, and I thank you so much for staying with me. We did 2 hours. Okay, I think I've linked with you over there. Let me check. Okay, awesome. So listen, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. Okay, in all things, we are giving God praise, glory, and honor. Okay, it doesn't matter what we're going through. We know He is worthy of all our praise. Okay, because we know if He doesn't do one more thing for us, He has done more than enough. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining my live for 2 hours. I did it. Okay, just say bye. And I pray God's blessings and peace over every one of you. Until next time, grace, peace, and enough respect. Yeah, we did it. I got bubbles, okay? My godson over here blowing bubbles. I'm about to spend some time with him. So I will see y'all later. Bye, cuz. Bye, y'all. And cuz, I'm going to message you so you can see the pictures of me and Abby if you haven't seen it. I also posted on WhatsApp. So, yeah, you will see it. Found you, followed, yes. We gonna link up, okay? We gonna link up because we're not too far away from each other. We gonna link up. But I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Come say bye. Come say bye. Come say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
You too, hon. You have a great weekend yourself. Ready to have some fun?